Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2 of Handguns Only Survival Mode, and in the part 1 I left you guys off with me about to kill this Juggernaut, and here we go. My strategies of killing this Juggernaut was to buy the body armor, get an extra set of 250 health points for the body armor, and just go wild on this Juggernaut until I kill him. And right here, I ran out of body armor, so I had to play it tight, and so I ran around here and got another set of body armor just so I had that extra armor. The reason why I did that is because I was already at the equipment store and I could have just selected X and bought the body armor right where I was standing. So that helped me out in the long run, and it wasn't really a long run because it was kind of short after I bought that to kill that Juggernaut. So wave 10 is complete, and we are moving into wave 11 of Handguns Only, and this was seriously some pretty good gameplay of Handguns Only. I'm pretty surprised I did as well as I did in this gameplay. I really wasn't expecting to get to a high wave. I'm just going to tell you guys straight up, I got somewhere in between wave 20 and wave 30. So, I mean, that's pretty decent for Handguns Only. As you can see in my machine pistols videos that are pretty recent, I got to a decent wave with that, but the surprising thing is I got to the same wave in this gameplay than I did with the machine pistols, and that really says a lot. I don't know what was different. I know the maps were different, and the maps were kind of the same, like they were the same difficulty, and I just like Resistance a little bit better. I think Resistance has a lot better paths you can take, more routes you can take, and it's easier to take cover from things. And the thing with Village was that there's really no place you can take cover with a helicopter that's easy to access to all the equipment stores and armory stores and stuff like that. So that's why I died on an earlier round with machine pistols than I would have with a map like Resistance. So this gameplay right here, I was taking advantage of the indoor buildings. I was taking advantage of the bridges and stuff like that with the helicopters, taking advantage of these gates and everything like that that helped me get to a higher round in survival mode with Handguns Only. So it's some pretty good gameplay overall. If you guys want to accept the challenge that I'm giving you of trying to do this yourself on Resistance and seeing what round you can get to with pistols only, please accept that challenge. I wanna kind of get you guys interactive with the survival modes that I do, just to see how well you guys can do with pistols only. I really didn't use anything but pistols in this gameplay. Like normally I say machine pistols only or something, and I might use a sentry gun here and there. I mean, it doesn't really make a big difference, but when it comes to taking down helicopters with pistols only, that's kind of tough to do. But I did it. I took down Juggernauts, attack helicopters, dogs, men, freaking everything with pistols only, and it was pretty fun. It was exhilarating the whole way through. I ran out of ammo here and there, and it just made the game that much more interesting. And right here, just pooped on that guy with that last Magnum bullet. And so I bought some more body armor. The thing about using pistols only in survival mode is that you tend to rack up your amount of money by a lot. Like, you don't realize how much money you're getting, and you might look back at it maybe every 1 or 2 rounds, and you're like, holy crap, I've got a lot of extra cash. And what you can do with that extra cash with pistols only is not only can you buy more ammo, you can buy body armor, and even if you get dropped down into self-revive, you can purchase another self-revive without having to worry. I think by the round that I died, I might have had like 35 or 40,000 extra COD points to, or I don't know, what do you call these? Like, do you actually call the stuff money? Because I don't know, I call it COD points, kind of like Black Ops, but yeah, I had a lot of cash in this game around the time that I died, and I'm kind of using this staircase. As you can see here, there's 2 ways up and there's 1 staircase behind me, so I'm using this little barricade, like the railing, to kind of block my line of sight. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk right now. I blocked my line of sight between me and the enemies with this railing, and it really helped a lot. I can kind of just lay prone, take cover, reload, and then just hop back up again and act like nothing happened, kind of thing. And it really worked out well for me. They all kind of just funneled into the corner with the staircase, and I managed to take out a group of them at a time with the pistols. It's a really good idea just to know your escape routes and know where the enemies are coming from. I really cannot stress enough for you guys to look at the radar. It's one of the easiest things to do, but yet one of the most important things to do. If you forget about looking at your radar and watching those red dots coming to you on the map, and if you forget about their position and you're not analyzing like where can I go, like if I get trapped, like what path should I take if I get into a tight situation, you really need to take into consideration the enemy's location compared to your location. Right here, I know there's some guys coming up the staircase, I know there's some guys flanking around, so I just had to take control of that like knowledge of knowing where the enemies are coming from and use it to my benefit of knowing where I'm going to go next and where I'm going to meet up with the enemies. And if you guys really don't know the maps yet, or if you don't know like the different like routes you can take, and if you don't know how to analyze the UAV or the radar with like knowing, it's kind of like a photographer. Oh my god, once again I can't talk. It's like a photographer. It's like a photographic memory. Holy crap, that took a long time to get out of my mouth. It's like having a I cannot say that word. You get the point. Photographic memory. It's like if you put a pinpoint location on the radar and you say, what does it look like if I'm there? You kind of got to like know your surroundings. You got to have that situational awareness kind of thing with survival mode. And it's really kind of a tough thing to do if you're not experienced with it. And right here, 2 juggernauts coming in. I'm not sure if there's ground support coming in too. I think it's just the 2 juggernauts. But what I did with the 2 juggernauts is, since they were both coming out, like they were dropping down around the explosives area, I really couldn't purchase any body armor. So what I did was I sent in the flashbang, I went in hot, and I kind of just unloaded into this one juggernaut. It wasn't really a smart idea because they both would have just came out of their flash and just started unloading on me. So what I did was I just got out of there, ran around the corners, I stayed tight to the walls so that they couldn't shoot me, and they're making their way around to me right now. I'm kind of still just luring them in because I want them to come over here so that I can loop around and buy my body armor. So what I did, I'm running low on flashbangs too. I still have 2 flashbangs left. You know what I don't do enough as I should? I realized this like in this gameplay and some other gameplays I was doing. I really don't use frag grenades as much as I think I should in this game. I really, I don't see a huge benefit to using flash grenades or frag grenades. Just because it doesn't seem like they would do a lot of damage, and I kind of tend to save the frag grenades for times when people are really grouped up and I just want to send out that one frag that'll take out like 10 guys at a time, and I never really encounter those encounters a lot, so I just tend not to use the frag grenades, which is kind of a waste of a resource in my opinion. But I need to start convincing myself to use those frags and to start just building up the enemies and hoarding them together and throwing that frag and hopefully taking out like a quad or 5 guys or 6 guys at a time. So I just took out my first juggernaut, still have some body armor left, and I really haven't gotten downed in the survival mode yet. I still have the self-revive from the start of this game, and that's kind of a good thing just to go by. Like, when was the first time you got dropped down into self-revive? And so right here, I had to buy more ammo. I ran out of ammo in both of my guns, I believe, and this guy just started running at me. I was like, dude, why you running? You mad, bro? Going in for the teabag, and wave 15 is complete. And if you guys didn't know, wave 11 and wave 15, no, wave 11 and wave 16 on easy, they tend to kind of just be like that freebie round, like kind of give you time to recover after the juggernauts, because they thought that the juggernauts were so hard to take down that they would give you this incredibly easy round in wave 16, like after the juggernaut, so that you can kind of just recuperate and give yourself some added benefits just from, I don't know, like stocking up with ammo or stocking up with frag grenades and flashbangs, stuff like that. So really, this wave 16 is kind of equivalent to like maybe, I don't know, wave 10, like, or wave 9. It's really not that tough of a wave. Like after the juggernauts, they kind of just throw it out there. They say like good luck, like it's not that hard of a round. So this round was really easy, and then once you get into wave like 17, that's when things start to pick up the pace a little bit. You start getting a lot more men, you get more attack dogs, more like people with C4 on them, and it starts to get really frustrating, you know, because you got to deal with, all right, is this red dot a dog? Is this red dot a guy with C4? That's the only thing that I don't know how they could change. I mean, an enemy is an enemy, a dog is a dog, a man is a man, a guy with C4 terrorist is a guy with C4 terrorist. But like, there's really no way of telling the difference oh my god, how should I say this? Like, like if you can track the red dot on the radar and say like, okay, this is moving faster than the other dots, then you know it's a dog just because the dogs run faster than guys. But there's really no way of telling. And you can like listen to the barking and stuff like that just to tell, okay, this dog's coming from behind me or something like that. And I don't know. I have Turtle Beach X11s, and I think I might get like a new pair of headsets sometime soon within the near future. I don't really need a new pair of headsets because I really like these Turtle Beach X11s. They are the $60 ones, kind of like the cheaper Turtle Beaches, but they really work out pretty well. I bought them just because I started getting into game battles in Black Ops last year, and you kind of need a headset like a Turtle Beach or a Astros or Triton or whatever the headset company brand is. You just need that gaming headset with the surround sound in your headphones just to give you the full effect of like bomb plants and picking up the bomb and clicking of frag grenades and reloading your gun to like jumping out the window and hearing the legs crack like when you hit the ground, stuff like that. Little details in the game that can give away your position that really you can't hear just through your TV stereo, that a gaming headset will help you out with in the future. And as we enter Wave 18, I have $21,147 in this survival mode, and I'm still using the USP and the, I think it's the I forget that last pistol name. But yeah, originally I started off with the USP and some revolver, and the revolver had like a 6-round clip, and that really didn't work out well for me. I didn't like it how it has small clip, and the damage really wasn't that dramatically different between the revolver and the USP, so I just decided to pick up the larger round clip, the P something or other, which I don't know the name of, but I ended up having the USP and that other gun that have around the same size clip, maybe 16 rounds or so, and it really ended up helping me in the long run just because the larger the clip you have, the less reloading you have to do. And even though I have sleight of hand and the reload is ridiculously fast, you just need to sometimes just unload on the trigger, just go trigger happy on these kids, and just, you know, go for the win. And so we got one enemy left here going in for the stab. Wave 18 complete with the T-bag, and we are going into the armory. And as you can see here, I replenished my ammo stash. And by the way, guys, if you didn't know, I have a sleight of hand, and I'm just predicting that if I didn't have sleight of hand in this gameplay, I would have probably... Hello? Is there anyone out the door? I probably would have only had like maybe round 20, maybe 15, but sleight of hand really helps you out a lot, and you unlock it at level 50. So if you guys are wondering, when will I unlock sleight of hand? You will get it at level 50 of your survival mode career, and it actually took a while to level up to 50 in survival mode. It took maybe like, I don't know, I probably played a lot of survival mode. I think I had like maybe 30 or 40 different games of survival mode, just solo or multiplayer, and it really took a while, maybe one level or 2 levels a game after the level 20. So I mean, it was pretty intense along the way to level 50, but it really helps you out in survival mode a lot. If I didn't have sleight of hand with this pistols only game, I probably only would have made it to like 15 to 20, and right here I'm level 19, still have my self revive, and things were good up until now. And then wave 20 is where it starts getting pretty freaking intense, and we are approaching wave 20 right now. I really like this staircase. This is a great staircase. You can take cover, you can just hoard them together, and they funnel together right in front of you, and it really helps you out if you can find a place like this in the map where you can just take out all the guys at once. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed part 2 of this survival mode, wave 10 to 19.99, and I'm gonna end it off here. So please don't forget to check back to my channel later for part 3, and you will see what round I actually got to with handguns only. So once again, guys, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more survival mode gameplays of Modern Warfare 3. Peace.